with a big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Taking a look at the Jazz. Jordan Clarkson is out there with George. Then there's John Collins. Then it's Filipowski. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 spot. Now here's Clarkson. Pass to George. Clarkson up top. Defended by Pajemski. Here's Sensabaugh. Over Moody. Off the left rim and out. In transition, here come the Warriors. Here's Dixon. Puts up a 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Sensabaugh. Back to George. Here's Filipowski. Green covering. Rebounded by Butler.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now here's Moody. Here's Dixon. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
George, no good. The Warriors lead by 23. Here's Butler. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Butler's got 9.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. He squares up and sinks it. 6 points for him.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And a moment now to take a look at a terrific player who has earned the Player of the Week in the Western Conference.
And his team counts on him to lead the offense and make things happen out there. And lately, he's done just that. He's giving a ton of energy and done everything in his power to help them succeed.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Sensabaugh. Rebounded by Green.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Here's Dixon. Drains the triple. Dixon's got 31 points.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Here's Clarkson, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
It goes on Keontae George.
At the line for 2, Dixon.
And the first one at the line is good. Collier, he's checked in for Clarkson. And he makes both free throws. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. The Jazz have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Here's Collier, defended by Pajemski. The offensive rebound. Here's Filipowski, hits the jump hook. Filipowski's got 12.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Keontae George.
At the line for the Warriors, Dixon. 2
And he can't get the first one. Payton's checked in for the Warriors. He hits the second from the line. Here's Collier. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. That one drops for him. 6 points for him.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Here's Dixon. And again, no good by Golden State.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as he can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Shot's good by Collier. Collier's got 4 points this quarter.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
Here's Dixon. From beyond the arc and then some.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
George passes to Collins. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, John Collins doing work in the painted area right there. Gotta love it.
Here's Dixon. From outside, off the mark. The Jazz have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. It's George with the drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They feel like they have an advantage inside. And so far, they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Hendricks has checked in for Utah. Here's Sensabaugh. And the layup is good off the glass. Sensabaugh's got 10.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Dixon. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
George, good.
Boy, that's the type of shot they'd like to get on every single possession.
The 3 sinks the tray. Dixon's got 40 points.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Pass to Hendricks. Here's Collins. Warriors with the rebound.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Dixon. Banked it in off the glass. Dixon's got 42 in the game.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
George outside. Here's Sensabaugh, guarded by Payton. George for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Payton's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Dixon. He's got 42. Utah grabs the miss. Sensabaugh's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Collier. Here's Hendricks. Here's Collier, guarded by Hield. Up top, Collins. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Payton. Payton's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside, Dixon. Yep, count it. Dixon's got 44.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. And no good. The dry spell continues. Here's Dixon. He's got 44. Right wing. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's George. And another miss by Utah. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
And it's Green missing. The Jazz shooting at about 44% so far. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. following the bucket by the Jazz. 6 to shoot. Here's Dixon. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Dixon's got 18 points in just the second half. And the Jazz with possession. And the Jazz call time here.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. Martin, he's checked in for Utah. Pippen comes in for George. Here's Pippen. Poke loose. Here's Dixon. He's guarded by Martin. Smooth. The pass to Hield. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Payton's shot is good.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
The Jazz shooting 45% here in the second half. It's Martin on the wing. Collins outside. Here's Collier, guarded by Hield. Got a hand on it.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's Dixon. Knocks down the long J. Dixon's got 49 in the game.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Out to the right wing. Collins right side. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Dixon can't get it to go. The Jazz shooting about 43% on this one. Over to the left wing. Here's Pippen. Count that one.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And the Warriors shooting at a respectable 49%. Launches it. And the Warriors get it back. Post shot, no good. Inside. The Warriors pull it in. Post has got rebound number 8 now.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Fires the 3. Collins with the rebound. Utah with the ball. Pass to Collier. Here's Sensabaugh. He's watched by Kuminga. Here's Pippen. 4 on the clock. The rebound by Post. And here are the Warriors now. They're on a 14-4 run. And it's Hield missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Martin outside. 23 seconds left in the third quarter here.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Here's Dixon. Non-stop scoring machine right here. From deep. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And the way they've been playing, I just don't think they could possibly lose control of this one. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Substitution
Change here for Utah. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. They've got Moody, Green out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Brandon Pajemski, and it's Dixon in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Clarkson has always had the ability to find teammates. That's a pretty pass.
Here's Dixon going inside. Oh, another one falls. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
For Utah, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Pass to Filipowski. George outside. Sensabaugh, no good. Well, the Warriors shooting about 47%. A nice number. Dixon, good.
Well, when the playmaking duties fall to Jimmy Butler, he is more than capable.
The Jazz shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. Now here's Clarkson. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Dixon. There's the 3. Knocks down the triple. Dixon's got 56 in the game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now here's George. Pass to Filipowski. Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
B.A., I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Here's Dixon. Over George. It's rebounded by George. George has got 4 rebounds in the game. The 11-footer. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Pajemski's shot is good.
I think unselfish is a word that applies beautifully to Draymond Green. He's so good at sharing the basketball.
Here's George. Dixon pulls it in. The Warriors have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Pass to Butler. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, you love any possession that ends in the paint, especially if the ball is in the hands of Jimmy Butler.
Utah's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And here's Clarkson. George outside. Knocked loose. Here's Sensabaugh. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Pajemski. Here's Moody. And there's another one for the Warriors.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Utah shooting only 42%. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Just tremendous recognition from Collins there. Sees an opportunity to be a target at the rim, and his teammate puts it on time.
Here's Dixon. Outside Moody. Outside Pajemski. Outside Butler. From behind the arc. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Well, there's certain places on the floor that Jimmy Butler will let it fly from 3. Right there, he has a nice-looking jumper.
Clarkson for 3. Pure from three-point range.
3
Man,
points.
this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Green.
Well, make no mistake, Draymond Green will bully you on the interior if you allow it. You've got to make sure he doesn't force the issue.
At the line for the Dubs.
And he drops the first. And Graham, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Looney's checked in for Pajemski. Now here's George. It's Martin on the wing. Clarkson outside. Here's Hendricks. That shot is off. Looney with some nice D. Here's Butler. Fader on the way. Here's Moody. The rebound by Filipowski. Filipowski's got rebound number 7 tonight. Martin misses. Golden State has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Dixon. And again, 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
George with it. Oh, they get a hand on it. And here's Clarkson. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Graham?
It's so important, BA. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Here's George. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Dixon. He's guarded by Martin. Dixon, good. Dixon's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's George. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Here's Dixon. George defending. Here's Dixon. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Clarkson outside. Here's Filipowski. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And we think of Clarkson often as a scorer, but there, making the unselfish pass, just great work.
Smooth pass to Looney. Outside Moody. Here's Dixon. Off target from outside. The Jazz shooting right below 40% here in the 4th. Butler against Clarkson.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Well, the Warriors shooting just a phenomenal clip. 59% here in the 4th. From the arc. And it's Martin with the rebound. The Jazz shooting the ball at 43% from the field.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Warriors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
After losing the first game, they've come back and evened things up in this one. They'll play one more time in this season series after this.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Smooth.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
And good! There's another!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. George outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Keontae George proved to be comfortable from the outset in the league. This guy is relentless offensively.
Here's Dixon. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.